y'all remember how I said, all right, so y'all remember how I said I opened my meat and I separate it? So what I did is I just take them, put them in 2 freezer bags. I think it's 8 or 9 pieces in both bags. I don't know. But I should be able to cook, you know, either one day without having to throw out maybe freeze the whole bag of chicken. So we got this. This is the bottom beef bottom round steak that I bought, that I was saying that I could use to make Phillies or something with. So I'm also going to separate this. And is it just me, or does it could just be me being a pregnant lady, you know? But is it just me, or does meat make y'all feel uncomfortable sometimes? Like when y'all getting ready to cook it or something, like it just make you feel like,
oh brother,
especially like ground beef sometimes. What I'm gonna do with this one is, since it comes with 7 pieces, I'm gonna cut 1 in half, so that way each bag got 3.5 pieces in there. That way it's even, and if I'm cooking something, I don't know what I'm gonna cook with it just yet, but I can have even amount in each bag for me to cook. And I do need to hurry. I'm gonna cook country ribs tonight. I guess I'll do that, but I don't know if it'll be put into this video or if it'll be in a separate video. Oh, because we don't want to make our Vlogmas videos too long, so we're not gonna make them like super duper long, because if we could do multiple content, like maybe get multiple videos in one day, that would be great for us, so that we have content when we need content. Because there are going to be days when we're probably not going to feel like recording, or we don't have time to record, or, you know, just something comes up. You never know. And so that's why we have some videos we'll be wearing the same outfits, just cutting the content in half so that we can make sure we got enough content for you guys. And with these country ribs, I don't know if you know what country ribs are, but this is it. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna cut them in half, but I'm low-key thinking about making a whole pan, because if I make the whole pan, then we can eat on it for like 2 days maybe. Because to be real with y'all, sometimes we eat a lot. Well, it may be me. I probably eat a lot. And when it comes to meat, I'll make a lot of sides, but sometimes I don't make a lot of meat to go with my sides. What to do is, as I'm cutting it up or separating it, I am also going to go ahead and put what I'm going to cook tonight in a bowl and put the rest of it in the freezer. I also have to make room in my freezer, because I have 0 room in my freezer for anything right now. Because they gave us, the ice thing in our freezer is huge. And I don't know why they would do such a thing. The ribs are pretty big. But if I cut them in half, I need to buy me some meat scissors. 1, 2. And one thing I've noticed about country ribs as well is they kind of shrink a little when you cook them. Because if we both eat 2 tonight, because what I like to do is I like to, like when I'm counting the meat, I'm like, okay, I know I can eat this many pieces. So if we eat 2 tonight, if we both have 2 tonight, 2 ribs tonight and 2 ribs tomorrow, then we could have 4 tonight. No. We'll probably want more meat tomorrow or something. But these big old ones, I'm about to cut them in like 3. So we're going to have a little extra. Because some of these is huge. When people ask me what I want for Christmas, I need to tell them a knife set and a pots and pans set. That's exactly what I need. One thing I could never be is a butcher. I also have to keep my eye on the time because in about an hour or so, we're gonna have to leave. Alrighty, so I got all of my meat separated and bagged. And got this to me that I'm gonna cook tonight. So I like to take all the air out of it so that it's airtight. And I just try to close the bag as much as possible while I got it squeezed together. So when I open it, it's airtight. Sometimes it is a little bit hard to try to, let me just break the bag. So what I'm gonna do in a few minutes is write the date, today's date that I bagged them up and put it in the freezer so I'll know when I had it. But I'm gonna go ahead and clean this meat off, clean my counter off, season it, and put it in the oven because it takes about 3 hours. And so by the time I go get Trey, come back, do everything I need to do, it should be ready. So y'all stay tuned, and I will give y'all a cooking tutorial today with me cooking this. I just need to get organized first. And okay, so I got my air fryer going in the back because my brother wants some pizza rolls. He's hungry. So I got the oven already preheated to 300. I'm gonna put it on 325. My oven's preheated to 325. I went ahead and put mustard and minced garlic on there, and so then I'm gonna just season it up to my own liking. And I'm gonna season both sides. Then I got some applewood rub, and I'm gonna put on there. That's what Trayvon uses when he cooking ribs, like regular ribs on the grill. Got some garlic powder. Some thyme leaves. A little Montreal steak seasoning, just a tad. Then I'm gonna mix it. Well, I'm gonna just mix it all up on there real good. I put the mustard down as a base so that'll help it cook. And mustard is a good meat tenderizer. And so mix it up. I'll flip it over and season this side as well. And I went ahead and chopped up some onion too to put on there. And then I'm over. So, I forgot to put brown sugar on the other side. I do have a little brown sugar over here too. The same season. This is my brown sugar. And my onions. I'm just gonna them in here as well. Add just a drop of water to the bottom of it. It's gonna also create its own juice, but just so that, since I'm gonna leave it on cooking while I'm gone, just so that it don't dry out too much, I added a little water to the bottom. Should have added butter, which I still might add a couple pieces of butter in there. And then I told y'all, so it's gonna create its own juices because of the fat in here is gonna break down. And then it just, to me, anytime I cook it, I don't ever really add anything to it, but I'm usually at home when I cook it too, so I don't have to worry about it. But I do want to add some because I'm gonna leave for a couple minutes. So I got it seasoned up real well. I got onions, butter, and it's water in here. I'm gonna wrap it up in some aluminum foil. Wrap it up real good. and I am going to put it in the trash. I mean, I said the trash. Put it in the oven. Do me a favor, me. So what you're gonna do is, so it's 4:56. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the oven. They say it's supposed to cook for about roughly 3 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in there, and you check it periodically to make sure how you want it. But towards the end of it, you are gonna take it out, take the foil off, and put it. If you want barbecue sauce on it, take it out, put the foil on it. I mean, take the foil off, put barbecue sauce on it, and then let it base in the oven for a few minutes, maybe 25 minutes. Just, you know, let the barbecue sauce melt, get in there real good. But that's that for the country style rib. In here cooking up all these meals. 1 meal for Amir, 1 meal for later. This is my pot for my rice. When I cook rice, I don't measure because I use the same pot every time. And I can kind of eyeball what's going to be a lot of rice and what's not going to be a lot of rice. And jasmine rice. And y'all probably won't be able to see me, but I am going to clean off my rice. And as I clean it, you just keep rinsing it off with cool water until the water is clear. Because when you rinse it off the first time, it's going to be a little dingy. So just keep rinsing it off until it's clear. And then I just put it on, and I cook it on the stove as if I'm cooking it in a rice cooker. So I started off kind of like high, crack, and then I turn it. As the longer it cooks, the more I turn it down. So that's what I'm going to do. And it cooks for maybe 20 minutes, depending on how high I started out cooking it. But I got my rice, and I'm about to go over here and clean it. And then I'll be back once I get the rice on. I'll show y'all what the water should look like. This is what the water looks like before it's clean. So you just keep rinsing it, shaking it out. You can even rub your hands through it until the water becomes clear. But I wanted to show y'all the difference between the dirty water and the clean water. And voila, you have clean rice. Well, clean water, clean rice, whatever. You can actually see the rice. At first you couldn't. So I'm about to put it on the stove. I'm gonna turn it on a little bit above medium with the top cracked so that it can steam out and do its thing. So we'll be back. So for macaroni, I got some water. I'm just gonna make some box macaroni. I'm not gonna do nothing too fancy. But I add oil and salt to my boiling water. Oil and salt helps. I guess the oil helps it not be clunk. I don't know the word I'm trying to say. But the salt will help it give it a little bit of flavor too. So I'm gonna let this water boil for a second. Then I'm gonna put the macaroni in there. Then when I get back from picking up Trey, I'm gonna cook green beans and cornbread. I really want some sweet potatoes, but I don't got no sweet potatoes. And I'm gonna see if I may go to the store and buy some. I don't know. Let's see. But I know we have it. Rice, macaroni, cornbread, and green beans. But I just really got a taste for sweet potatoes. But we will see what we cook when we come back. Yeah, let me show you how I got the rice. So can you see how I got the lid on the rice tilted? Cracked just a little bit. So, and then right now I got it a little bit above medium so that it can cook good. And then I'll turn it down as it cooks. And then... What up? As I was driving, I was thinking about the taste of my macaroni and cheese, and it's not bad, but I am going to put it in the oven and bake it. It's a little hack my mama used to do when I was a kid sometimes, you know. When you want the homemade macaroni, but you don't want to go through the whole thing, you do the box, and then I'll probably add a little bit more milk to make it. Use like shredded cheese.
So what?
I'm talking on the video. Just a little bit more to loosen it up a little. Added a little bit more milk to loosen up the macaroni. I'm gonna usually add an egg, but I only got 2 eggs left. And I guess I'll use my last 2 eggs on macaroni and cornbread. That's why I thought I had some, but I guess I don't have no cornbread in the cabinet, so I just went and got some. That's how you make finesse macaroni. I got the oven on 350, so I'm gonna keep the oven on what I got it on while these ribs in here too. So they look like they almost done. They're real tender actually. I'm gonna let them cook for maybe about another 45 minutes maybe, and then I'm gonna take it out, put the barbecue sauce on there. Because they're actually extremely tender. I wasn't expecting them to be tender this fast. But that's what they look like. And then when I do take them out and put the barbecue sauce on it, I'm going to drain some of the juice out.
Barbecue sauce on the lid. Okay, so I guess this we're not gonna get them an example, okay?
I'm spreading it. That's the example right there.
Alright. If you spread your ribs.
The barbecue sauce on the ribs.
Yeah, barbecue sauce on the ribs.
Put it back in
Check
the
on the
oven.
mac and cheese.
Let it finish cooking. Kids are so annoying. I'm just trying to get him to taste his macaroni and cheese. And he wants to shut up. Okay, just chill out. Just chill. Because that was trash. Try it.
Alright, give it to me then. It's busting.
It's good for real.
Yeah.
Or are you just saying it?
Ew. It's busting. It's good.
I think you should just turn the game off and let's go finish the movie.
Alright.
Because it sounds like you're about to break the game. You don't want to help me? No, because you about to break it, bro. Okay, go. Hurry up.
Stinks!
All right, we out. We're about to sit down and eat, so we're gonna close out this video. this is gonna conclude Vlogmas day 5, I think. I really don't know. 5.
Yeah, guys, I think we caught up now. Sure.
It's okay.
Shit.
Let me show y'all the food real quick while he gets life together. So we got the ribs, I made green beans, the macaroni and cheese, rice, cornbread. I didn't go get the sweet potatoes, as we can tell. But that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow because it's Vlogmas.
Yeah, here, man.
And we
turned, man. All this blowing me long, you hear me?
And we'll probably give y'all some Christmas videos next week. We just had to get through, you know, get through these days.
Real life.
Somebody's gonna be as soon as he get done eating.
Hey, I'll say that for tomorrow, man. I'll see y'all later.
I'll bet y'all $5. All right, y'all. We out.